Going to hospital was my way of getting away from my home. I had a lot of asthma attacks because I was very stressed in the environment that I was in. In hospital, everyone was so nice. I was very scared of my dad and how my dad treated my mum. I watched him push my mum down the stairs. I watched my mum get dragged from the gutter across a massive front yard and then up a couple of stairs. So yeah, a lot of memories like that. The year of me completing year 12, in April, my dad just packed up the car and he left. And I did not see him for 15 years. After my dad left in April, in July, my mum went up to Cairns and I decided to stay down here because I wanted to finish year 12. The day after I graduated year 12, I got on a train and went up to Cairns.
Maybe we can spend a little bit on.
Within a few weeks of being in Cairns, I had met a guy and we had a baby.
They look delicious.
It was a domestic violent relationship. There was an incident that happened and the neighbours had called the police and we had to go and attend domestic violence court. After court, he gave me $100, asked his mum to look after our baby. He took off to the pub and told me to go out. So I called my best friend and she's like, oh, well, I was going out to dinner with a friend of mine from work. Do you still want to come? And I said, yeah, I'd love to come. And that's where I met my husband. Our first child together, at 14 days old, we found out that he had PKU, where his body cannot break down protein. What food do you think we should pack for Blake for the party?
Oh, his chips, some bread for his special made sausages. What else is in there?
So that's Blake's whole shelf. This is Blake's PKU bread mix, chicken patty mix, flakes, pasta, rice, crackers, egg, spaghetti. If he doesn't keep to this diet, he will grow up into an adult with the worst brain damage that there is. And then 13 months later, we had our second born together, my third child. What do you want, Lockie?
I want the pumpkin.
We had no idea what was going on. It was just 6 to 8 months of crying 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then, yeah, when he was 8 months old, we found out that we got the diagnosis that he had cerebral palsy.
Blake and Nataliya.
The neurologist came in and said to us, he'll never walk, he'll never talk, he will never move, he'll just be a vegetable, put him in a home and forget about him because he won't make it past 5 years old. And that's why we're chucking a massive 10-year-old party today. I was crying and then as soon as he left the room, my husband and I looked at each other and just went, we'll prove him wrong. We fundraised $40,000 in 6 months to get our 4-year-old son to America to do 15 days of intense therapy to help towards him walking. And then we get back and then a month later on Boxing Day, I found out, on Boxing Day, my brother took his life. At the time, believing that I was the big sister, I blamed myself. Yeah, it was a very difficult time. I just wanted to go and join my brother. I just wanted to end the pain. I was very tired and I was sick of fighting to try and stay alive. The night before my brother's funeral, I found my dad, and then I got a chance to tell my dad that I forgave him for everything, and he said sorry for everything. And then I got to show him 19 months of love, forgiveness, acceptance, and what it feels like to have someone to like care about you. It was always my dream to write a book. It wasn't until my brother took his life that dream came back. But I wasn't ready. I started writing it, but only got a couple of pages done. 14 months later, my dad took his life in hospital. There was staff on that night that did the paperwork incorrectly, like ticking and signing that he was in the, I don't know, common area when he wasn't. So in August, when my dad took his life, I was focused on clearing up all his affairs and all of that, getting everything in order. In September, I started going out to the beach and just writing everything down that I could remember. And then at the start of December, I went back to the 7-day authors retreat. And I did like 90 hours of writing in 7 days. And then on Christmas Eve, I sent off my manuscript. But Kane had to get up 4:30 this morning and go to work. So, yeah, training to be a cook. These are going on here. Cool, thanks, lovely. Oh, sounds good, okay. So I was just focused on the special needs super mums online TV show, because it's not just getting on and doing a video. There was like build your brand, and then there was create your content, and there was marketing, and there was like promoting it all and that. And I don't share my story for myself, like, because my story no longer defines me. My story is no longer who I am. Like, it's my past. I am a published author, and I'm an inspirational speaker, and I'm a life coach, and I am a host and producer of an online show, and I live a very inspiring and very happy and healthy life. I don't come from a victim mentality, and I don't share my story for myself. I share my story to help and inspire others. I want people to know that they're not alone. When I was growing up, no one talked about it. No one shares what life is like having loved ones with disabilities. No one shares what life is like having family members with mental health issues. It's important to take care of the carer and look after yourself, because if your glass is empty, you've got nothing else to give anyone else. So you've got to keep your glass full so you can keep, going with your caring role.